Welcome to PPI Recording Studio nestled in the cradle of New York City. Welcome to the third weekly episode for the month of January 2026 for Dedication Around the Nation weekly courtesy video marketing and interview series, because we are getting it out to the nation and beyond. First photo you see come up today is a thank you to all our YouTube channel subscribers for their foundational YouTube channel techno support. To become a new subscriber to help with the evolutionary growth of this channel YouTube series, very easy, quick, and simple. As you're watching today's episode, lower right-hand corner of your screen, right down there, you see a red button just like my buddy Larry the Lobster right here. Oops, I dropped the horn. And just click onto that red button, please, and you are now a subscriber to this channel. As well, as you're watching today on your video screen, you're watching this video, right down here in the lower portion of your viewing frame, right in the middle, you're going to see this insignia. That is the like button. If you click onto the like button for YouTube channel techno support, it all tabulates, if you will, and then right to the right of the like button is the share box, which is a rectangle over here. It says share, and you can click onto the share box, please, to share this episode with your family, friends, and social media. Next photo you're going to see come up is for last week's episode here, Dedication Around the Nation. That was January 13, 2026. If you've not seen it, live link in the text description area makes it very easy to click on to watch. Next are three thank yous. Number one, Tom Lawless, the ASTROFLOWER across the pond. Thank you, Tom, for your continued long-standing mutual cross support. I support him, he supports me on YouTube, which is very, very cool. Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate it. Live link in the text description area to Tom's YouTube weekly video series. Next is for International Women in Jazz, nonprofit right here in New York City. President is Jackie Lennon. Thank you, Jackie, for your continued very long-standing support. We're talking years, man. We've been cross-supporting each other. And the last is TERRI MERRILL. Now, TERRI is a viewer who watches each and every episode. God bless her heart. But this photo that you see on your screen is from Facebook about 5-6 days ago. TERRI put up. This is a gorgeous photo of a snowy owl that she took about, 10 years ago or something like that? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So thank you, TERRI, for sharing that. And we talk about animals and environment here. Each and every episode fits right into the format. So thank you so much, TERRI, for putting that out there. And yes, that's one of those shots that doesn't come along every day. That's for sure. So next coming up is for, here you go, January 25, 2026. It's the Scot Albertson and John BABOIAN return engagement to Pearl Street Station Restaurant up in Malden, Massachusetts. 53 Summer Street to be specific. Just look for the railroad tracks in downtown Malden, and you'll find Pearl Street Station Restaurant. And it's from noon to 2:30 in the afternoon. John and I will be performing for a jazz brunch. No cover charge, so come on down. Going to be a lot of fun. As always, John and I will be tearing it up, doing the music, that's for sure. And what's very cool, the next photo you're going to see is you're going to get exposed to or have the choice of some really, really astronomic delights, such as you're going to see on your screen. I had this when we performed there the last jazz brunch, and this just like knocked my socks off. This is a bourbon French toast laced with maple syrup. It was absolutely delicious. It was so yummy. And it's going to be back on for this Sunday again as a jazz brunch special. Chef Felipe, man, he just like knocks it out of the stadium. So come on down and enjoy this lovely, lovely, lovely fare at Pearl Street Station. And John and I are hitting it on all cylinders with the music. Now, what this is a community event support brunch. And what that means, just like I do here each and every week for these episodes, I'm going to be promoting some other nonprofits, artistic endeavors, and also small businesses. Now, one I'm going to talk about is what I have the shirt on today. I just got this shirt. This is 4 Dogs Senior Animal Rescue up in Foster, Rhode Island. It is a nonprofit. It is Aaron and Jay and Judy sent me the shirt, and you're going to see this other photo come up on your screen, and this is the back of the shirt. You can't see that, but this is the back of the shirt. I took a photo of it. And 4 Dogs is all about, obviously, senior dogs they rescue, also horsies, And you're going to see a next photo come up of Miss Lily, who's one of the senior dogs there, who Chip and I have actually sung for the last 2 years. Happy birthday to when it's her birthday. Miss Lily. So I'll have live links in the text description area to their website and also their Facebook page to help promote a nonprofit here that's animal rescue in the United States for dog senior animal rescue. And you're going to see their logo up on your screen now, and it has emblazed right on the bottom their web address, right? So you can certainly take a click right off of that. But live links in the text description area. And thank you for my new shirt. I'm going to be wearing this on Sunday too when I'm performing to help promote 4Dogs. So next one I'm going to talk about is I promised last week I was going to be talking about these particular animals right here. These are animals, folks. These are not flowers, not vegetation. These are called Christmas tree tube worms. First photo you're going to see come up is a photo I took scuba diving in the Caribbean quite a ways back. And this is a photo you've seen before that I've utilized when talking about Christmas tree tube worms. Very colorful, obviously. What you're seeing in the photo right here, right, those two crowns are just a small part of the animal. Because basically the animal, that's why it's called a tube worm, most of it is in the tube, which is a hard tube structure that's either built on coral head or rocks or piling or something of that sort. So you're only seeing a small part of the animal. Now those two crowns are used for respiration of the animal and also filtering out food, planktonic or certainly microscopic food. And those, what seems to be petals, are actually called radials. And the food goes down those radials and it goes round and round and round and round and round down to its tummy. Now this next photo you're going to see come up, and the reason why I'm using this other Christmas tree tube worm photo is this pink little structure here, which is what I want to talk about today and enlighten you what that is in nature's ingenious design. That is called an operculum. And what happens is when the animal gets freaked in the water and it feels like it's threatened or they're very sensitive to vibration in the water, they'll suck right into the tube, right? Those two crowns. That operculum closes on top like a trap door, like a garage door. And it's designed to prevent a predator getting to the tube worm in the tube. So that's called an operculum. You could use it for your crossword puzzle. You probably never heard it before, but that's nature's ingenious design. Any questions in the text description area, please write and I will answer them. But that's so wild about Christmas tree tube worms. And a lot of times you'll find them in a colony in the ocean on the bottom, right, in the seafloor. And it's every color you can imagine. Yellows, bright oranges, greens, blues, reds. Just iridescent, absolutely gorgeous. Project 142 Constant Series is the sponsor to Dedication Around a Nation Weekly Video Courtesy Marketing and Interview Series. You see the logo on your screen. This particular video series was created right here by myself, launched with the help of Mr. Chip Fabrizi, owner of PPI Recording Studio, nestled in the cradle of New York City. We launched this series April 28th, 2020, and now we're rounding the bend, going into our 7th year. Going to be completing 6, working on 7. Pretty cool. So thank you, Chip, for doing it each and every week now for almost 6 years. And what's really cool about it is this series was born out of and now has become an extent or a tangent of Project 142 Constant Series. You're going to see that logo on your screen. That is the sponsor, and that was founded by retired minister here in New York City, Dick Leonard. 2010, he opened up his home as a very intimate house concert series. Didn't charge for the space, artists and musicians to come in and perform. Dick also had refreshments that was all free, part of the package. And within 3 years, it outgrew Dick's home. And Dick got to know me, and I got to know Dick because I performed 4 concerts as a 142 artist in his home over the course of 7 months. Dick hired me in 2013 in the fall to become artistic director of 142 series, and I made it a nonprofit, got a logo for it, got a social media platform for it, also got the website for it. It had none of that. And that all gets used to this very day, 12 years later. And what happened, we were really, as a mobile concert series, really stroking in New York City. We were really steaming along, doing concerts for artists and musicians. I didn't perform, just hosted and booked it. What happened when COVID hit, all my personal gigs went away because nobody was going anywhere. Concert series came to a halt, and this became our answer as taking a negative and flipping it to a positive energy, and now expanding upon Project 142 concert series in this video series. So helped organizations like Paul Ponder's podcast series. You're going to see that on your screen. They're now starting their second year of live Saturday weekly radio broadcast, WATD, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, live link in the Texas description area. Certainly 4 Dogs, we've talked to them before, marketed them before. Going to be doing it this weekend up in certainly Pearl Street Station Restaurant, and certainly International Women in Jazz, certainly Jenkinson's Aquarium. I talked about them 2 weeks ago. We've been promoting them now for a year and a half. Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey. I'm going to take it out today, and Chip's going to join in with me. Really cool. This is a song John and I are going to do. It falls within the jazz category. It wasn't written that way, but it's become a jazz tune. Very, very cool. All or nothing at all. Half a love never appealed to me. If your heart could ever yield to me, I would rather nothing, nothing at all. Well, nothing, nothing at all. If it's love, there ain't no in between. Why begin to cry for something that might have never been? I would rather nothing at all. But please don't bring your lips to my cheek. Don't smile, 'cause I'll be lost beyond recall. The kiss in your eyes, touch of your hand just makes me so weak. My heart may grow dizzy, dizzy, and fell under the spell of your call. I'd be lost in the undertow. So you see, I've got to say no, no, nothing, nothing at all. Oh, nothing at all. Thank you, Chip. Thank you, Dobie Gillis. Dobie Gillis. G. Maynard Krebs. Thank you for joining us today. Check out all those live links in the text description there. They are there for you. G. Maynard Krebs. Yeah, man. You got to go back in the Wayback Machine to know what that is. We will see you next episode. Come up January 25th, this Sunday, noon to 2:30. Jazz Brunch, Pearl Street Station Restaurant, Malden, Massachusetts. Thank you, Mr. Chip Fabrizi. We'll see you Sunday in Malden, Massachusetts.